All right, this is session recap for the 5th day of June. This morning we had ISM manufacturing that came out extremely positive, and the market reacted all the way up here, just missing the 1270 fib. All right, but prior to that, they were doing a down channel with an A, B, C to set up the sell. All right, now they have more profit to the downside. So watch for this to turn because everything in the Forex is continuation. All right. Yes, all the slow stochastics are up, all the RBIs are up, all the RSIs are up, but the structure says we're going down. Right? So we'll see. I mean, this is a strong fundy, so it could continue on up there to the channel. All right. But if it goes to the channel, watch for the sell-off. All right. So ultimately, we're going to be a seller here, but right now we're a buyer, which means euro to the downside, and they didn't go anywhere. It has too low an ATR to even trade. You can see you're in an up channel. All right, so when the dollar turns down, this will go up, but you have less than 50 pips, so don't even trade it. Pound dollar, all right? Pound dollar is just going in a big sideways move. We're back down here. Now, remember, if the dollar flips to the downside, this is going to go up. Our target right now is up here at 28.31, holding for 28.35, which is the 1.618, all right? It's going to have to, dollar's going to have to go down. If you see that, this is the opportunity tonight, right there. Dollar Swissy is going to validate the dollar. What does it tell you? Yes, we are going up right now. There's the announcement, but they've stalled out also right here at support. All right, so watch for it. You just now got a moving average crossover. See, sometimes you pay attention to the moving average crossover. I mean, the MACD crossover, sometimes you don't. This time we're not because it happened at the top of the move. If this had happened down here, we'd be very interested if we'd had a zero line break here. We'd be interested in that trade. When you get it at the top of the move, it's no matter what, it's got to pull back to go up high, all right? And so no matter what, you're going to get a down move, and if it breaks this bottom, we're going down, all right? See? So you can't trade the dollar Swissy now, but the ATRs are coming up, so that's a good sign. All right, dollar yen, watching for it to turn to the downside here because the dollar went up, it went up. But you see where it stalled, right at the top. They don't want to take it above that, all right? So watch for them to make the turn back to the downside and got a big, pretty good, decent ATR. You'll be coming down here most likely to 155 area tonight if it makes a turn. If it goes up, you're looking at a double top up here. Can't trade Aussie or New Zealand. ATRs are too low. And you can see that Euro Yen went all the way to the top right there. Average trader made 99 pips on only one trade last night on it. And most of them had 3, 4, 5, right? So hundreds of pips made on that trade last night on EJ. And it's topping out also. Structure is down. Watch for them to sell it off when dollar goes down. All right, it's following the dollar right now, which doesn't make a lot of sense because it's correlated against it. All right. So now, if dollar goes down and this decides to quit doing this, then we're going up to the top. So there's a lot of not misinformation, but there's a lot of information that is not clear yet. They easily did their ATR. The average trader did make. We didn't have enough traders that traded that. So no, nobody traded it. All right. So watch coming down. We're looking to do this whole move back down tonight. If we go up, look for the double top up there, or the triple top, I should say. Over to Aussie Yen. All right, Aussie Yen easily went to its ATR without any problem at all. All right, it's trying to come down here, making lower highs. MACD's rolling over. Makes sense that Aussie Yen would come down with dollar going up. All right, now remember last night dollar went up and it went up, so it's kind of wishy-washy right now. If we go back up, look for the double top. If we continue on down, we're going to look for this double bottom down here. Right? Can't trade euro pound, but because of the ATR only being 20 pips. All right, Euro Aussie, I would not touch this thing. All right, the reason is it's just doing a sideways movement and a very small area here. When you break out down here, you only got about 45 pips. So just walk away from it, all right, if you do. If you break up, you got a pretty good size move up here because you got 70, 80, 90 pips up in here. Wait for it to prove what it's doing. Right now, it's just a big sideways move. Swiss yen went up last night to the pip to its ATR. No problem whatsoever, all right? Now, close and reverse to the downside. You already got MACD moving down. What are they telling you? We're going to try to go to the downside. Close and reverse, MACD down. All right, watch for it down. So a little over 100 pips down here. So we're probably coming down once we get to 5 o'clock, probably down around 173 area. Pound Aussie, double top, actually a triple top at this point in time right here. We're looking for it to turn to the downside. We tried to trade this all morning and never could. We're going to wait until we get a break of this bottom right here. Then only advanced traders will trade that. Everybody else is going to wait for the break hook and go here, and down we go. Our target is here now, but later tonight it'll be down here after we get a 5 o'clock, after we get the new ATR. So watch for the triple bottom down here on the Pound Aussie as your target. You're in New Zealand. All right, close and reverse. We went up this morning because of the announcement. We hit the ATR. I wonder if they knew where that was. That Scott, he's so stinking lucky. To the pip to its ATR, and they gave every bit of it back in a matter of no time at all. Close and reverse now to the downside. We're looking to come down here to 74.95 tonight. Pound New Zealand, hopefully it's making the turn. It is. Okay, so they're telling you that they're watching the dollar is going to turn. All right, you made lower highs, as you can see, lower highs in here on the bodies, lower highs on the wicks. We're looking to come down. MACD's already pointing the way down. Look for a target down here around 2.0600 down there. New Zealand yen, all right, we easily went to target, close and reverse right now. Watch for them to bring it down. We made lower highs. Watch for it to bring it down. We'll be looking to come down here to the 95 area probably tonight. And we can trade if you're right on top of it. And they just missed the ATR by a couple of pips. Only got a 68 pip ATR. Watch also for this to turn back to the downside. All right. All right, here we go. Any questions from anybody?